What is going on, y'all? Josh and Chastity in the house. Good to see each and every one of you. And I hope that all of y'all are doing great tonight. Everyone in the world is on the icon, it seems like. So it's probably going to be a small night tonight. That's okay. I know folks will catch us on the replay, and we appreciate those that do. And I know a lot of those folks on the icon are probably watching as well. And it's good to see everybody. Thank y'all for being here. All right. Get rid of that now. We keep getting like a whole lot of reverb in my mic. Chastity's microphone works wonderfully, which is good. But mine always seems to be like way over the top.
So close to it.
So I'm going to back that down a little bit. Let me know if you're getting echoes or reverbs or anything, and I'll make some adjustments. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see each and every one of you. Ellie got a haircut. She wants everybody to see it. She's beautiful.
She's still beautiful. A little wet.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. We're, some of which is the new Universal Epic Universe that's going to be opening in 2025. But before we get to that, we're going to talk a little bit about our weekend and what we did and what our kids have been up to. If you notice up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see one of the new logos we have, and that is credited to Dustin. Dustin got us done. Dustin got that done for us for Christmas, and I love it. If you look at it there, I tried to get it as large as I could. It'll show up pretty good, hopefully, for you guys. But it's got Kaylee and Landon and Dylan and me and Chas, Riley Moon and Dustin Moon. So
why can't you say their last name?
I just like to. And I got to make sure Dustin knows we're going live.
He does. He has formation, then he's getting.
All right. CB.
Yeah.
But all right. So thanks for coming in, everybody. And we'll start at the top here, and we'll see who won. First person in the chat who says yes, he does date night. And the question in the poll, if you hadn't answered yet, is do you do date night? And if you do, what do you do? And he says yes, cheeseburger at Mickey D's. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But first in the chat is the Fearless Rambler. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We've got Danny D, the spectacular supporter, in the house. Captain Billy J Travels. He says, ahoy there, jabroni, feet loving Josh, and the beautiful Chastity. The captain is here. Only your feet, Billy. Only your feet. Meg in the house, the goat of all moderators. She says she is working and listening. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama in the house. We have Paul in the house. Welcome in. And Paul, we apologize for not getting our thumbnail out sooner. But the Moonlight Mafia is faithful, and they are here. They expected us to be here, and they showed up. So, but as everyone may know or may not know, Paul every day puts out his YouTube TV guide. So go over there and check him out, like and subscribe, and like his Facebook page. Am I missing anybody?
Grandma.
You see Grandma?
Yep.
There we go. There is my grandmother in love and Chas's grandma, because she has to be, Miss Sandra. And she will be seeing a lot of you folks at the Helen meetup. And we're excited for her, and I know that she's excited, and we can't wait. 104 people last count.
Yeah.
They are they're erecting. I'll wait for Billy to make a smart comment about erections. They are erecting a tent for us for dinner on night one. So that's crazy, and that is awesome that Darian has pushed and gotten that meetup to that size. Traveler Bust in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Thank y'all for coming in, Aaron and Tracy. And we've made it to the bottom. So, the way this has been working usually is we start off with low numbers and then it grows because people are getting off of work and the like, especially in the Central Standard. But this allows me and Chas to have time to ourselves, which is what it's all about. And hats off to Chas. She's really been working hard. Well, for us, so for us as a couple, and some of that we're going to talk about tonight. She, with the kids moving out and everything, it gets quiet around here. And the reason I asked about date night is because we've started doing date weekends and date trips. And wow, look at that. Sorry, guys. Nobody might have saw that if I wouldn't have pointed it out. But anyway, golly, what's going on there? It's probably from where I shaved my beard and it's not used to it. Please don't.
You always shave right there anyway.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. Shane Nordgren in the house. He says he just got off the Carnival Radiance yesterday and had a blast. How many blue drinks did you have, Shane? Had to be more than 10, I'm sure. And I hope you maxed out. Your drink package. We got a lot of folks that are in KMA territory. CME Traveling, they're getting ready to sell out here soon, as well as Journey with the Gingers. They're getting ready to sell out. A lot of folks on the Icon, like Clocky. We don't have any kind of fear of missing out, though, do we?
No.
I'm
after the pictures that they've been posting, I'm kind of glad we're not even there. It's just kind of like.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. Like, initially, so I'm a like the way a ship looks kind of guy gets me excited. And it's not a pretty ship. I mean, it looks like a fun ship. The front of the ship looks pretty. But the back of it looks like a container ship, and I know we're gonna sell on Jubilee this year. We're gonna sell on some of those ships. We've sailed on Oasis class ships, and we have a blast. For me, it's just my opinion.
You're just trying to tell yourself that because we're not on the ship.
No. Hey, I'm not. I want to go on it. I mean, I'm excited to sail on it at some point.
You're trying to convince yourself it's not pretty. It's like you're just trying to tell yourself that because we're not there.
I don't know. When we got off of the Seascape, when we were in Puerto Rico, and the Jubilee it wasn't the Jubilee, it was a Celebration was beside us. I was like, I don't know. It doesn't look cruisy to me. But I know it'll grow on me. I know we're going to love it. I know we're going to love Excel class ships, and I know we're going to love Icon class ships when we get on one. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just telling you how I feel about it.
It kind of sounds like you are.
Yeah, maybe. Might be a hater. Destination Fun, welcome in, Sherry. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But
my hair
looks amazing as always.
Well, I just finished grooming Ellie, and I had hair all over me, and I looked like I just got finished grooming a dog.
Because you did.
I know.
So tonight, if you want to give super chats, go ahead. We'd appreciate each and every one, as we always do. We don't have any alcoholic beverages up here tonight because I am prepping for a colonoscopy.
We're trying to be
lame. It's lame.
We're trying to be responsible adults and
I'm supposed to hydrate tonight.
Hydrate and not drink alcohol.
That's right. So
we're just giving it a shot.
If you do choose to super chat, then, as always, you get one ticket entered into the merch giveaway for each of your super chats. And if you win, you get a shopping spree for one item in the TMA swag store. And that's enough of that for now. All right. I don't want to, that's what it is.
Yeah, he starts that tomorrow.
Gallon of crack water.
He has to fill it up tonight.
Yeah.
Start drinking clear liquid. Or he had to hydrate today. Clear liquids tomorrow, and then at 6:00 he starts drinking the water, the gallon stuff.
We ate bad tonight because tomorrow starts the fast, and it was like, all right. So we had breakfast with biscuits and everything.
But it would be good not to drink.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know.
I mean, we did a quart jar or pint jar of well water last weekend, so. Paul says the Moonlight hats are amazing. Appreciate that, Paul. I need to get one of my own. We don't even have our own swag.
No, we've tried. We tried to order at Christmas time. Oh, it's because we tried to use the ho ho ho.
Yeah.
And it didn't work, so we thought we'll do
frustrating. Yeah, we're going to have to. I think at some point we're just going to have to jump off spread shop and all that spring, and do like an Etsy kind of thing or something like that, so we control it more. But anyway, hey, sticker sponsor tonight, the Naughty Cruiser. Go over there, like and subscribe. We were talking about the Jubilee earlier. He has a lot of good Jubilee content out right now. And if you would like to be a sticker sponsor, if you have your sticker, send it to us and we will throw it up there as the sticker sponsor. But anyway, I mentioned that Chastity and we are obviously empty nesters now at a young age, and we have to figure out how to keep it spicy, saucy. So, you know, I mean, we love and enjoy our time together. But it's good to have ideas of new and adventurous things to do. So Chastity bought me this for Christmas, the Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. And it's really cool. We'll explain it in a second. In the chat, there's a link to get this. It's a great gift for Valentine's Day from what we have found so far, because we've enjoyed every minute of this book so far, and we've had 3 weekends. Yeah, 3 weekends worth of doing this.
We have no idea what the other things are, because you can only scratch off. You have to scratch off one week at a time. Yeah, read it.
So the rules are: 1, disconnect to reconnect. The purpose here is to unplug from everyday life, connect and have fun. Put those cell phones on airplane mode. 2, no take backs. So Chastity was talking about this scratch off. So if you scratch off a date, you have to do it. And we'll show you the other pages in here in a second. If you don't feel like it, too bad. Do it anyway. Discover something new about yourself. Document the journey. Take a picture and write about each date in your journal. This book is here to help you create and collect lasting memories. Are you listening? And then 4, show it off. Upload the photo to your adventure on social media and tag it. So we're doing that through the channel, obviously. So, you know, the one we just did this weekend, we're going to do a video on it. It's going to be pretty cool. So on this page, there's a legend. And what this legend tells you is what each event has to do with, or what you would need to do it. So like meal, snacks, mess, whatever. It's just giving you some information. So our very first one is this guy right here, and it had the cookie, which meant there was baking involved, a shopping cart, which meant we had to go get groceries, in the house. Let's see, what was the dark house for? So indoors, at home. Okay. And so we had to find our favorite recipe, gather the ingredients. I went under the blindfold, and we made chili with me under the blindfold.
We were actually going to cook something, and I was telling Grandma about this, and she said, well, I hope everybody stays safe and nobody gets hurt. And then I started thinking, like, it is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
For him to be cooking.
Cut. So.
No, I wasn't going to let you cut anything, but still, I was thinking, like, you can. I don't remember what we were going to cook. Oh, hamburger steaks.
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably not safe for him to be blindfolded trying to cook something hot. So we decided on just chili, which was still good because I opened the cans and I had to guide him to pour it in the crock pot, pour everything in.
Yeah. And
I didn't make you cut the onion.
It was fun though. I'm going to throw this up. So this is the link, and again, it's in the chat. But so the weekend after that,
this past weekend, yeah,
is that our second one?
Yeah, because this is the third one.
So this past weekend, again, it had a cookie on here, so we were cooking something. Needed groceries. It was indoors and at night, which we didn't. We did it kind of during the daytime. But what we had to do is we had to collect all the supplies needed for making s'mores, including a canned methanol gel for fire. Then we had to get pillows and blankets and build a fort like you would when you were a kid out of pillows and blankets. It was really cool. They call this one the Great Indoors. The first one was called the Helpless Baker. This was called the Great Indoors. And I don't want to give away too much because we've got the video coming out. But the little s'mores kit that we bought was like a little fire pit.
Yeah.
And so we made s'mores in the fort. We drank wine and we watched Happiness for Beginners, or Beginner's Guide to Happiness.
And it was
romantic movie.
So romantic.
It was
with 2 dogs right in between.
2 dogs in the middle.
All 4 of us in the fort.
That thing made some amazing s'mores because they really, well, somebody caught one on fire, but they're hard to catch on fire with this little fire pit deal. And they come out just like the perfect amount of toasty around the outside.
It really. Yeah,
it was really good. But
they're good.
That's the
but we need to tell about what we're doing this weekend.
Yeah, we will. That's the Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. So this weekend's challenge, though, is really cool, and it has to do with grandma. So you have to go somewhere. You need to get a babysitter. You need to take pictures, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take some of your time to do this. So you got to plan accordingly. So it says to call your parents or your grandparents and ask them about their first memorable date. Get specifics on what they noticed about each other, where they went, and what they were wearing, and then attempt to recreate the date and video or picture it and share it with your parent or grandparents. So we asked Grandma Sandra. I'll let you take it from there.
So their first date, they went skating. So we're going skating. Josh will be wearing jeans, white shirt with sleeves rolled up, and then I'll be wearing like
greaser style, baby.
Yeah.
Just like the Outsiders.
Elvis hair.
Or Grease or whatever. Crybaby. You
Same
pick
thing.
your
Elvis
favorite
style hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll up a pack of cigarettes and roll up a pack of candy cigarettes and
then we're going skating, and we're going to. We got to find some kind of little diner.
On this broke down knee, I'm going skating.
Yep.
Yeah. I wish, well, no, that's really not a diner. I was going to say that, not Cock of the Walk.
Cockeyed Rooster?
Cockeyed Rooster would be kind of dinery. But yeah, I mean, we're really excited. It's been amazing and fun. Busby in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. Will G in the house. Good to see you, friend. Now, the other things that we've been doing, and we're wearing our Kazi's shirts today, and obviously we've been going to Busch Gardens because you guys have been seeing the videos and the posts on Instagram, but we went to Kazi's for our first trip there 3 weeks ago, and we met Lorraine, who's the owner of Kazi's. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Riley. They're in the house. Welcome in. And she's amazing. Great local comedy bar. Great atmosphere in there. Probably only sits like 100 people, but it has a low ceiling. It's dark. It's everything you want in a comedy bar. Great food, great drinks. If you come with us on sailing into the naughty Moonlight in 2025, maybe 2 nights prior to sailing, we go to Kazi's as a group. But Kazi's is fantastic. And this past weekend, Ron Feingold was there. And man, let me tell you,
he was
yodeling in the canyon. That's all I got to say.
He was hilarious.
He was so funny. He does a cappella comedy. So he has like a machine that he uses where he can record his voice and then play it back. And he'll do like his own harmonies and stuff. But he's, so funny. He don't even need the gimmick. Like he's funny regardless. But it was really, really good. And then we went to Busch Gardens Saturday.
What are you getting?
I'm grabbing the punch card back here. Glad I decided to wear pants tonight. So
it was I probably decided to put a shirt on.
That's right. And I was like, well, we're gonna get some new subscribers tonight.
I didn't want to cook in this shirt.
But Busch Gardens started their Mardi Gras season this past weekend. Let's see, maybe that'll focus. There we go. And this is the sampler card, so you can do a 5 or a 10 item sampler. If you watch the live replay or we're watching it in real time, you know all about this. But it's I can't remember the prices. So the 5 one was $40.
No, that one was. Yeah, 40 and 60.
Yeah, and the 10 item sampler was 60. So we did 2 10 item samplers, which I would, if you really like Cajun food and you want to get a super good experience from this, I would suggest doing, if you go there as a couple or by yourself for that matter, get the 10 item sampler because
because you get drinks too.
Yeah, the alcoholic beverages and the samples of the food. So we used up all of this card and one punch on the other one, so 11 items, and we didn't get halfway through everything that they have there.
We did get full, and
we drank one terrible drink.
Oh god,
grasshopper cocktail is garbage. Blech. So bad. Yeah, you're right, Sherry. This is being done at Tampa as well. So yeah, this is, if you're down in Florida, I highly recommend going down to Busch Gardens, checking out Mardi Gras. I'm going to be honest with you because we've done the Food and Wine Festival at Disney, and Busch Gardens has a Food and Wine Festival too. This was better than Disney, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the punch card.
Yeah, it was good. Cruise Nuts, welcome in. Yeah, and it is. It's good that they do this punch card because, like, at Disney, you pay as you go.
Yeah.
With this, it's like, okay, I have this, and I paid my money for it, the $60, and we just go and we get and it comes out cheaper. I know,
and it's bigger than, like, Disney's sample things are like literally samples.
Yeah.
These are big, not like big, huge plates, but they're like what are those, like, little bowls? What are those bowls called?
Boats.
Yeah, boats.
Yeah, boats.
Boots. But they're all, they're filled.
Yeah.
Everything was filled.
Welcome in, Cruise Nuts. Good to see you guys. Thank y'all for coming in. But yeah, we had a great time. We finally got to ride Apollo's Chariot. They reopened it, but Pantheon was closed. Tempesto is still closed. They're redoing Loch Ness Monster. Alpengeist was closed, which I hate that ride anyway. And the rest, even Rebolton was closed.
Yeah.
But
we didn't want to ride
a
lot of things anyway. We wanted to.
It's an off season right now there. I mean, there was not very many people there, which was great. And the parades and stuff that they did and the musical acts, all that stuff was really, really good. And we went and watched the Mardi Gras Carnival show. Amazing. That's one of the best shows I've ever seen in a theme park. I mean, like, Disney has some big ones, like 30-minute long ones. For a 15-minute show, that was hard to beat.
Yeah. They
packed a lot of crazy good stuff in there.
Talk about the logo again, Dustin's.
Yeah, Dustin said he missed it. So the logo up in the upper right-hand corner, I know it's kind of hard to...
Can you...
No, I don't have any way to make it any larger right now. Well, let's see. Hang on. Bear with me. Let's see if I can do this. Browser.
I hate to hear that.
My screen.
Well, don't worry about it then.
No, I got it. Just keep talking.
I can't talk when I can't see myself. I feel so weird.
You have to be able to see to talk?
Yeah.
All right,
I feel weird just talking to blank.
Now I can do it. All right. Window, boom, share. So there it is. That is the logo that Dustin had created for us. So Dylan and Kaylee and Landon over on the left-hand side. Myself and Chastity right there in the middle. And you've got Mr. and Mrs. Dustin Moon over on the right-hand side. So, yeah, he did a great job on that. He was super proud. And I was super proud of him for doing it.
We will have some swag with all that, that logo on it soon. We got to get in there and do all that.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely have to get us some.
Yeah, too. Yeah, for sure. And Busby says that'd make an awesome sticker. Yeah, it would. We've got to get some swag made with that on there. Because they've all participated in Moonlight Adventures, and they've all done some things with us, and so What we plan on doing with that, though, is anytime that the kids go on an adventure with us, we're going to use that as our little fly-in logo in the video. So instead of the one that we normally do. Let's see. We talked about the fort, talked about the movie. So we talked about this coming weekend, but this coming weekend's a little up in the air because they're shutting the bridge down. James River Bridge is going to be shut down going southbound. Northbound, it's good, so we can get across and go over to where we need to go. It's just the coming back that's going to be the problem. So we'll probably maybe hit comedy again this coming weekend. Maybe. It
makes the 15-minute drive about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe.
So we might.
Maybe.
I mean, if we take the ferry.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I know that we're not going to just sit here all weekend because I can't do that.
We're going skating.
We are going skating.
And Chastity's going to have to hold me. She's going to have to hold me up and make sure I don't break my knee. So Busby's asking when we do the next mud run. So I don't know. I mean, it'll definitely be the spring. We'll do another one. I'm scheduled to get some surgery done on my knee at some point. So we'll have to see where I'm at in the recovery of my knee before we do something like that. However,
excuses.
Helping Hands for Cruising Cruisathon is coming up on.
Once you get your knee replaced, you're going to have a brand new knee. So no
10th.
Excuses.
9th, 10th, and 9th, 10th, and 11th of February.
Yeah.
So for us, wow, Will G's going to see Brian Adams on Thursday. That's awesome. Yeah. So we're going to do the ice plunge. So this is going to be pretty crazy and probably irresponsible of me, but it's for a good cause. So for every $50 raised during our portion of the Helping Hands for Cruising, I will cold plunge into an ice bath for 3 minutes. We're going to get it cooled way down, probably be around 40 degrees or so in there, 40, 45. And what's crazy about it, I signed myself up to do this for a great cause, Helping Hands for Cruising. Fantastic. Every $50, I'll do it gladly. I'm getting a minor surgery done in the nether regions on the 7th. And then on the 10th, I will be cold plunging that bad boy into the ice water. So it may help it. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm not going to tell any more of the dirty details. So Dustin, Riley, we're not ice skating. We're going roller skating. And if we're completely recreating the event, we definitely have to be on roller skates.
Well, no, I saw that they do the inline skates. No,
they don't have.
Grandma and Grandpa didn't have those. So we'll be roller skates.
Roller disco, baby. Roller disco. So moving on. So as the title implied, we wanted to talk a little bit about Universal Epic Universe. So maybe you're tracking, maybe not. I don't know. Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome in. Marjorie in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Universal Epic Universe is opening in 2025. Us and the Clocks and See Me, we're all talking about going down there for the opening of this. But this is a very early look. A lot of this stuff is not even finalized yet. But Universal's Epic Universe is the third installment of parks at Universal Studios. And Universal used to be our jam. Like, that was our thing. We loved Universal. Then we started loving Disney, and we still love both. But this Epic Universe is going to be super, super cool. So they have 5 new worlds coming to Universal's Epic Universe.
What are they?
I was going to get to that. I wanted to see the excitement in your face for Universal.
I already looked through all this. You sent it all to me today.
So like I said, I don't have all the dirty details. Like this is just an AI rendering, and this kind of looks like, because they do have like some Jurassic Park hooks and stuff. If you look at this dome, that looks a lot like Jurassic World to me. So I'm just guessing, but it looks like the entrance to the park may be something like Jurassic World, which looks really cool. Facebook user says, "I'll be the first in line." We'll be right there with you, buddy. So this is one of the new worlds. This is the How to Train Your Dragon world, Isle of Berk. So I've never watched any of these How to Train a Dragon. Have you?
No.
I know Dustin and Dylan have watched some of them. So take to the skies and soar with dragons as you explore the colorful Viking village at the heart of Berk. Take part in wild boat battles and feast like a Viking and more. Feast like a Viking sounds great. Boat battles are probably cool too. But, you know, if this is anything like some of they're not really countries, but some of the worlds that they've done inside of Islands of Adventure and Universal, they're going to do this great. And we've already seen, and I think it may be coming up next, what they did out on the West Coast with the Super Mario world at Universal. I'm sure all of this is going to be, if not as good, better. So yeah, here's Super Nintendo World. So I know you're excited about this. I am too. You can look up some of what they've done in Japan with this, and you can look up what they've done out at Universal Studios Hollywood. But you're going to be able to ride Mario Karts. You're going to be able to challenge Bowser. There's a princess castle in here.
That's what I like, the Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. So you can challenge Bowser on Mario Kart and ride and venture through Donkey Kong Country and so much more. Yeah, this looks amazing. If you look at some of the renderings of what this is going to look like, super excited for Super Nintendo World. I feel like that's going to be a whole day for us in Super Mario World. Super Nintendo World, rather. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
I think you might need to.
Oh, it's crumbling.
I know. And then Dustin says that me and Riley will have to stay in the Motel 6 and use a military discount and buy ourselves on the trip. Actually, what we plan on doing, guys, is our Wyndham Rewards or Wyndham Vacation. What is it? We are Wyndham Vacation owners, so we're going to stay in Bonnet Creek with the clocks, and hopefully CME will be able to go as well. And there'll be room for you and Riley. There'll be room if all the moons want to go that are up there in that logo. We'll get a room big enough for all the moons. And we'll go and we'll see the grand opening of Universal Epic World, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. So this is pretty exciting, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that they've already done is amazing with the Hogwarts Express and everything that they have going on there. But in this one, you get to venture into the Ministry of Magic. You can go to 1920s Paris all the way to 1990s British Ministry. Explore the international wizarding communities and the magic that connects them, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. So this looks like it's going to be amazing. CME Travel, Kurt and Marcia in the house. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. So crazy, exciting stuff going on. Looks kind of like, in this rendering here, you're entering through some kind of portal. I hope you get to go in and do the little flush yourself down the toilet kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they did the thing getting on the Hogwarts Express where you can portal through platform 9 3/4. Of course, it's just obviously you're not really portaling, but it's
so how big are these? Is it going to be like a full day going in?
Well, I don't know if they're going to be like a full day. I think they're going to be like the Wizarding World that's in Islands of Adventure. All of these will be that size. So kind of like what Disney does is what I'm thinking. I think that first place you walk into everything's going to split off from it. Well, that's actually what they're doing. Everything's going to split off from it and be more like Disney World. And this next one is really cool. So this is something that not a lot of parks are doing. Throwback to the oldies. Oh, hang on. This is Celestial Park. Did I miss something here? All right. I apologize, guys. So this is a Celestial Park. So this is actually how you enter in. And this is how you get into the park. There's this is like some old school throwback World's Fair kind of stuff. So the one world that I missed in here, because I was rushing into the finish as I was working on this stuff right before we went live. I mean, like we ate. I came in from work, threw groceries up, put them where they needed to go, did a few things here and there, helped Chas out. Chas cooked. I got all our plates and our chairs ready. We sat down, we ate, watched a half episode of Seinfeld. I got in here on the computer, got things set up, and she went and she acts like she has to get pretty every time, but she's already pretty. But she went up and did her hair.
I just had to put my shirt on and change.
Hey, you know what you haven't done, and we're almost 40 minutes into this live?
What?
No.
I'm waiting on the perfect time.
No. Need to turn that into a.
Riley's doing it.
Riley's doing no. I wish she'd do.
But.
I'll tell you all about that in a second. I got to pull this up so you guys can see it.
What are you pulling up?
The other world in Universal Epic Universe. Let's see here. I apologize for not getting it right. Let's see. Come on. There's a dark universe, and the dark universe. Oh, this goes in real deep detail. So we'll have to do this again. This one that we're looking at right now has a lot of crazy stuff in here. It doesn't have the dark universe. Let's see. Dark universe. I'll accept your cookies. I love cookies. All right. So let's share the screen again. Appreciate y'all bearing with me. You'd think after doing this, as long as we've been doing it, then I'd come in here with everything ready. But no. All right. So the dark universe that you see up in the upper left-hand corner, that's like, if you are familiar with the old Universal Studios, and this answers the question too about, I'm going to zoom this in a little bit more. This also answers the question about the map and how everything. So you enter through Celestial Park. This Helios back here is actually a resort that's in the Epic Universe. And so all these other worlds just kind of break off to the sides. The Dark Universe is like it's monsters. So where they had the Monsters Cafe, you're going to have the Swamp Thing, and it's all curated by Victoria Frankenstein. So this is going to be really, really, really cool. And I can't wait. I mean, we've always been fans of Universal Studios, and this is going to give us another reason to go back and check it out. So, and hopefully, so we've talked about it. Maybe, is it this year or next year that we're talking about maybe hitting Disney?
Well, I was saying this year, but that was when we were going to do when we were all, hang on. No, because it was their cruise that was going to be in March. February.
Oh,
that's canceled.
Yeah, the scam.
Yeah, not canceled, but not booked. So no, we'll do it next year.
So Shane says, so much to see. Where are you going to find the time? We're going to make the time, Shane. We are going to make the time. Which that reminds me.
Make the time.
Yeah, we're just going to make it.
We have stuff scheduled in February.
Yeah.
The meetup in March. have a cruise in May.
Somebody's got a birthday. So the poll, 61% of folks out of 21 votes still do date night. And that's awesome. And the rest of you folks, you need to figure out how to do date night with your wife. It's up to you, men. Up to you. You got to do it. Your wife should not be coordinating date night. Men, you coordinate date night. Welcome in, Timmy Ray the King. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. We as men have to do better. Do better, men. Keep doing date nights. So, Shane, it's good that you brought that up. So, we have made a commitment to each other that, you know, on the weekends, we're going to do stuff together, have fun together. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't enjoy doing things by myself. I want to do things with her, and I hope she wants to do things with me. As long as she keep wanting to do one thing with me. So, you know, my wife is awesome because she enjoys to fish and she likes getting outdoors as well as, you know, doing things that ladies normally like to do as well. Like we've done painting as a couple, which was awesome. And we do not universal. We do bush gardens together and have a good time with that.
Well, we do everything we do.
Each other and yeah, it's all together. And but now I can't. We're kind of taking the channel in a little bit of, I don't want to say it's a new direction. I think it's the direction that it's always been going. And we just kind of came to a realization that this is what the channel is. And, you know, cruising is king for us. That's our favorite. And we're going to cruise probably 3 or 4 times a year, every year. But it's not going to dominate what we do. And, you know, if you go to the main channel splash page, like one of the things we say is each adventure draws us nearer. And, you know, that's what we're doing is we're drawing nearer to each other through each one of our adventures. And just follow us along as we go. And hopefully you can learn something from what we do that can help you and your wife as a couple. Maybe you can drop something in the comments for us that can help us as a couple. But we're going to start doing some like obscure travel. So for instance, coming up in 2 weeks,
the weekend after Valentine's Day,
we've rented a tiny house Airbnb in Kurt's hometown of Peterstown, West Virginia. We didn't know that. It just happened. I was like, hey, Kurt, check this out. You know this town? He's like, yeah, that's my hometown. We're going out there to fish and just have some alone time. We're going to shut the phones down and we're going to shut the world out. Dogs are coming with us. They're excited. And
the dogs are coming with us. And I will put my phone off to the side.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be turned off because we have kids far away and everybody's far away. We have to make sure off. You can turn yours off, but somebody has to be the responsible adult and make sure that everybody's safe.
Amy's in the house.
I've said that like 3 times this episode. I must be growing up.
Welcome in, Amy from Amethyst Haze. LF Ollie Effin. All right. He says Skibbity Toilet is the best 2 series ever. Are you a Skibby Riz Let from Ohio? I don't know what that means, but thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. First time in. And so you get a
hi. Welcome in, and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
Invite you in. So Shane's got an interesting story here. He says he took his brother and his wife on the Radiance first time, and it was fun to cruise through their eyes. Yeah, it really is. You know, when we got to take Tracy, my mother-in-law, your mom because she has to be, out on her first cruise, and Dustin was there with us too. It really was special because that was our 3rd cruise, and we had already fell in love with it, and they fell in love with it. Especially, I mean, Tracy really enjoyed it, but I don't think she fell as hard for it as Dustin did. That's like Dustin is just like, he wants to get on a ship as quick as he can.
Dustin didn't even want to go. We just made him go.
Yeah.
And now that's all he wants to do.
Yeah, it's so much fun if you've never cruised. Speaking of Helping Hands for Cruising, Amy, she is taking the next recipient for Helping Hands for Cruising on her group cruise. I don't remember. It's something like Put a Lime in It or something like that. Amy, you can drop that in there if you want. But she's taking Miss Roxanne from Adventures with Roxanne with her. Welcome in, Bruce. But Helping Hands for Cruising, amazing organization, and being able to show people the microcosm of the world through cruising is an amazing thing, especially for those that do not have the opportunity. And that's what Helping Hands for Cruising is all about. So that same thing Shane's talking about, that same thing we're talking about, Helping Hands for Cruising, and Amy on her next group cruise are going to be able to do that. If you hear Kenny tell stories, he still tells stories about it. He's never even seen the ocean until he got on a cruise ship. And to be able to do that for folks is just an amazing thing. So show up to the cruise-a-thon and be generous. Please be generous. It goes to a good cause. If generous is $5 for you, then so be it. If generous is $50, so be it. But give with your heart, and it will go to a good cause. Amy, she says, yes, Put a Lime in It. October 21st, 2024 on the Carnival Breeze. All right, so that's a great ship. I think the Breeze is a Spirit class, if I remember right. That's a really, really cool ship. Where was I going? So the austere stuff. So Chas recently traveled with me. We flew into El Paso, and we went up to New Mexico, Socorro, New Mexico. We got to spend time in New Mexico's oldest bar. We got to go to one of the greatest chuckwagon restaurants we've ever been to. We got to see the White Sands Desert, White Sands Missile Range. Crazy good trip. Got to see the border wall. Ate at, what was it, L&J?
L&J.
Yeah, so good. Such good food. So those were the kind of things we're thinking about doing. And to get to the butt, we were watching some YouTube videos because one of the things we'd like to do, we love the thermal spas on board ships. And so we were looking at, we started doing cold plunges.
Billy's comment. Oh,
Put a lime. Oh,
no.
The ketchup on Valentine's Day.
I still can't. I still think about that, and it grosses me out. I can still taste it.
So bad.
Ugh.
Oh, hey, so $50 for me to get in. If anybody gives a donation that totals $100 and a one-time donation, we both.
No. You said 1,000.
That's right. $1,000 total. We both get in the cold plunge.
Yes.
That's right. 1,000 total. Sorry.
You try. 1,000.
1,000.
We both can't even fit in, but we'll fit. We'll manage to fit for 1,000.
But those are the kind of travels we're looking at doing. Busby says Alamogordo, New Mexico is a fun town with a military base. Yeah, New Mexico is an amazing state. There is so much, and it's so beautiful. It's the first time she's been able to see the Rocky Mountains in that. She's been to Vegas, but never been able to see the peaks of the Rocky Mountains. No, Bruce, it's $50. I'll cold plunge. If we get to 1,000 total, we both go in. This is the deal we've made. Now, if y'all can peer pressure her into what I just said, because I think Bruce is thinking about coming off that money and making us do it together. But we've been cold plunging, right? And we like these thermal spas that the cruise ships have. So we thought we'll start looking for hot springs, natural hot springs. There's a hot springs right up the road here in, I can't remember the name of the town. It may be Hot Springs, Virginia, but it's the Omni Hotel, the Omni Resort in Virginia. And they have a natural hot springs that was built originally in the 1900s, and they rebuilt it. It's old school, so they have co-ed swim times, and they have male only, female only.
Oh, that place, yeah.
Yeah. So that looked really cool, but we're like, well, let's just look up the best natural hot springs, in the country. So because we were thinking about going to the home of Cactus Jack, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, and going to their hot springs. But as we're looking through all these hot springs, one of the intro splash things in one of the vlogs that one of the creators was doing was like, it looked like there was a naked rear end. So Chastity's like, was that? I was like, no, surely not. You know, this.
No, it was not.
It
It was a back. It was a back.
It looked nude.
She looked like she didn't have a top on because there was nothing on her back. So I was like, was she naked? Because, I mean, she didn't have like nothing on her back. So we're like, surely it's not a nude hot springs. But anyway, finish.
Yeah, so it goes through all of these hot springs and everything, and it gets to, like, I think it was the second to last one or something. Sure enough, I mean, it was full rear nudity, so you could see the butts. And Riley's sitting over on the couch, and she goes, in the sweetest little Riley voice ever, "But, but." So that's our but.
Yeah.
That was a long way around the barn, but we got there.
It's got to be embarrassing for Riley, though, to be sitting there with the in-laws.
CME says that it is in Hot Springs. Alamogordo also has the oldest zoo in America. So those are the kind of things we want to go do. Michael Ann says, come to Canada and go to Banff Hot Springs. So we have an appointment coming up to get our civilian passport, because I've always had a red official passport. Chastity has never had one. We've got all the paperwork filled out. We're going to go get our passports because we've got a big cruise coming up for our anniversary where we're going to go to London for 4 days, and then we're going to sail back across on the Sun Princess.
We're going for 6 days.
6 days.
You keep saying that, but yeah, 6 days, and
that's why you're here for. You keep me straight. You're my straight woman. So we needed a passport, but we even talked about, well, we could go to Canada now. You know, we could go to Bimini or the Bahamas or whatever, because now we have our passport. So we're looking at some unique things to do. We've thought about maybe going to Puerto Rico. There's a Margaritaville there. So big news, though, Margaritaville at sea, they're getting ready to get another ship, and they're going to start opening up 5-day cruises. So they're going to start going. They have 3 different ports of call now that they're going to go to. And the new ship will leave out of Tampa.
Yeah.
The other ship will continue to leave out of Port Canaveral.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. And we're definitely looking at taking one of those sailings as well. So that's some pretty cool stuff. So let's see. All right. Family stuff. We've got a lot of stuff going on with the kids. And so Landon, the youngest, what's he getting ready to do?
Start playing Wii ball. I guess 3 and 4 year olds is called Wii ball.
Wii ball.
And then when they're 5, it turns T-ball, but Wii ball.
Can't wait to go watch this.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be awesome. And Dylan's coaching it. So I don't know if y'all know, but I coached for wrestling, football, baseball, basketball. I've umpired, been doing it for
since Dustin was
almost
3
20 years. So when Dustin? No,
did you coach Dylan before Dustin?
Maybe not.
Yeah, so when Dustin was 3.
So anyway, 16. That'd be 16 years of coaching. So Dylan, first one in the chute, getting the opportunity, and he's going to coach Wii ball. So right before we went live, he calls and he's like, "Hey, so I got my roster. What do I need to do with these parents?" So it's like, yeah, boy, here you go. Because nothing you do as a coach, especially at the rec level, is right. You know, it's like when they get older, though, you get to be the coach, and you're like, "Look, this is how I'm doing it. You better figure out how to get the information." And but when it's the younger kids, you can't be like that. And so
he thinks he's going to, though.
Yeah, he thinks. That is a different animal. And anyway, I wish they were close by so I could help them out. Eventually, they will be, though. 3 and 4 year olds on this team in Florida. So they take their baseball serious. So even though there's no score kept, guarantee you it's going to be serious. And Dylan, if it's not, Dylan will make it.
They went ahead and told all the coaches that they're no keeping score. Everybody hits. There's no outs. Like you can throw them out.
Yeehaw!
Everybody
scores. Woo-hoo!
Well, all the little
Oh my Lord!
stupid dugout chants.
So I don't know if we got to talk about it. I want to say this before we. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and Kaylee has started medical assistant school. We're super proud of her for going out and getting her education and meeting her goals. But I don't know if we've said it before or yet because we were off for a little while and stuff. But hats off to Riley, who has finished her medical school training or her medical assistance training.
Yeah,
and she's waiting for Dustin to get a permanent duty station, and then she'll go start working. So. Proud of our daughter-in-laws, both of them. They work hard, great wives, and of course, Kaylee is a great little mama, and she's pregnant with another one on the way. Can't wait to see that one. And they're trying to find an L name for it. I'm pulling for Lawson. I like Lawson.
I told them my L name. They won't go with it though.
Lincoln?
No.
No. There it was.
No.
No.
But if they don't, I'm going to have to make Riley and Dustin do it.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to name their kid this name, but I don't want to say it because I don't want. I'm afraid if I say it, everybody on this live will name their kids that.
I think we need a Josh. We need another Josh.
You're blocking yourself.
Naughty's blocking us. Get out of the way, Naughty. There we go.
You can't name anybody Josh. I mean, Dustin might could, but Dylan can't name his second son Josh.
Yeah.
Because Landon's just Landon.
We should have
named
named Dylan Josh.
Should have.
Then we could have named Dustin, so Dustin would be third.
You can't name all of your kids Josh.
Imagine if a little kid. So like a little kid. I'm Josh the Tud.
Josh the Tud.
The Tud.
Dustin's already
Cowboy Lord of the Rings.
No, what's his Wayne.
Because it's got 3 names.
He's got 3 names.
Well, I can do Gun Wayne good, can't it?
Yeah, you sound just like him.
So Dustin graduates in 16 days, and then he's going to be headed to Cherry Point, North Carolina. We are so excited about that. He'll be able to come up and get a good meal. I mean, if he wanted to come up here and get a good meal in the evenings, I'm sure Mama will probably bring him some meals.
That's what I used to do when he was in college. I'd cook him up some food and drive it all the way there and all the way back.
But we're excited to get to see him on. I'm sure we'll get to see him every weekend, most likely, and we're really, really excited about that. That's awesome. And we talk about Riley. Riley's just been hanging out with us, and we love Riley like one of our own because she is one of our own now. So
Riley's a keeper when you call Dustin or Riley, and she's just trying to make Dustin happy. She has to be. There's no way that she can want to do this, but they're always playing PlayStation Live together.
Oh, look in here.
I was like, that would be.
Let's see. Let me get to it. So he sees that she's online, and
yeah, he tells her to get on.
Well,
get on, Riley.
She's telling us to get a room.
She tells us to get a room all the time. Get a room.
I just thought this was funny from the new married couple. If I can find it.
What did it say?
It said fortnight after this.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Fortnight after this? No, anyway, that's so cute. So cute. Are y'all married on Fortnite too? Can you do that? Can you be married on Fortnite?
I don't know. I don't even know how to say it right. Everybody makes fun of how I say Fortnite.
Fortnite. Fortnite. There we go. Riley, Fortnite after the live. And look, he's dressed up. It's Wayne. It's not Dustin.
That was yeah. Oh, it didn't wait.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, hey, guys. So we will be going live. Are we going to go live next? I guess we'll go live next weekend.
Yes.
Or next week. Yeah.
It'll be the night before the snip, snip.
Not excited about that.
I'm excited about that.
Ellie keeps saying that Mom's making Dad go get his.
Mom's making Dad be a girl.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You're going to be a girl.
Yeah, apparently.
Dad's going to be a girl. I'm going.
Now there's going to be all girls in the house. But yeah, so we'll be live again next week, and we'll talk about our weekend again, and we'll talk about our date, and we'll talk about what's on the horizon for us next.
And hopefully we have no broken bones from skating.
I hope not.
We should have done this. I mean, Grandma and Grandpa, their first date, I think they were like 15.
Yeah.
Here we are going to try and skate at 41.
Yeah. Paul said a gelding can still win the Derby. You're right. You're right. That's better. I'll be a gelding. I'll take that. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming in. We really, really appreciate y'all. I wasn't able to see if Coach Cruz is going live or not. Go over there, see if he is live. If Coach Cruz is live, leave here going over there with a good Moonlight Mafia raid. If not, go grab you a snack, get you some popcorn, and then go on over and watch Bruce and Cindy with Ocean to Ocean at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And they'll appreciate it. We'll appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. We are the Moonlight Adventures, and we are.